Hey, what's up guys? This is DarkArmedDuelist, and today I'm going to be taking an updated version of my Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. Now this is actually something really interesting that I realized. I haven't updated this deck profile since 2015. I did not even realize that. Like, I was looking through my ledger that I keep for my deck profiles, and I was thinking about what could I deck profile? And I was looking through there, and I happened upon Fire Fist. And I realized that they had just gotten Doolittle Chimera, and I was like, man, I should really do that. And so I kind of started playing around the deck and fell in love with it all over again, and so here we are. So this is the updated version of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist that I made, and before we get into it, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me what you think about this deck profile down below. I'm really excited to show this deck off. I've been playing around with it probably for the past 2 weeks or so, since they, released out the Doolittle Chimera, and I'm enjoying the heck out of it. It's a lot of fun. It's actually a lot of fun. It brings me back to a lot of the old days when you had Boojins and Brofists and stuff like that. So let's get straight on into it. So first off, I'm going to be playing 3 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear. So bear with me. Oh, the puns. So anyways, Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Bear, his effect is that once per turn, if he inflicts damage to your opponent, you can set a fire formation spell card directly from your deck, which is really, really cool. And then once per turn, you can send one face-up fire formation spell or trap card you control, then just target one monster on the field and destroy it. So we play 3 of him. Then I play 3 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Gorilla, or 2 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Gorilla. He's not quite as good, but he's still pretty good. He does the exact same thing as Bear, but he has to attack directly, I believe. Oh no, he has to destroy a monster by battle. Bear just has to inflict damage. Gorilla has to destroy a monster by battle. But his effect is that he targets a spell or trap instead of a monster. Then I play 2 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Dragon. I've always been a really big fan of Dragon. A lot of people haven't, but I think he's a really good card. Once per turn, if you activate a fire formation spell or trap card, you can set a fire formation trap card directly from your deck. And then once per turn, you can send 2 face-up fire formation spell or trap cards you control to the graveyard to target 1 fire formation in your Fire Fist monster in your graveyard, except another copy of himself, and you can special summon it. So he's a monster reborn for Brotherhood of the Fire Fist. I don't understand why people don't play him at least at 1 or 2. Really, really good card. Really enjoy him. He has saved my butt a couple of times. Then we played 2 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Rooster. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but don't say it. When this card is special summoned by the effect of a Brotherhood of the Fire Fist or a Fire Fist monster, you can add a Fire Fist monster from your deck to the hand, and you can only use this effect once per turn. Once per turn, you can send a face-up fire formation spell or trap card to the graveyard to set another fire formation spell or trap. So you can use that Tinky that's already been used up. You can also use Dragon's effect to bring him back from the graveyard to use his effect again. So really important to play at least 2 copies of Rooster because he floats with Dragon and stuff like that. And he's really, really, really good in the deck. Then we play, and he works with Horse Prince too. So then we play 3 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Leopard. Leopard, basically you tribute him, or you send him, you tribute him to set 1 fire formation spell or trap to from your deck face down. That's the big thing about Leopard. That's all he really does. He helps you get the exact fire formation that you need. Then I play 3 copies of Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit. Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Spirit is really, really good as well. If you normal summon him, you can target a level 3 fire monster with 200 or less defense in your graveyard, and you get to special summon that monster in defense position, but you have to remember that the only monsters that you can use is a synchro material. You have to synchro summon a Beast Warrior monster, which kind of sucks, and he can't be used for anything but Beast Warriors, which sucks, but at the same time, we're only going to be going for Horse Prince or Vulcan the Divine anyway, so it's not a big deal. Then this is the card that I've been kind of playing around with, is Brotherhood of the Fire Fist Coyote. I'm playing in it too because I don't want it to clog, but he's a really good opener. If you control a Fire Fist or Fire Formation spell or trap card and no other cards, you can special summon him from your hand instantly. So you activate Tinky, search what you need to search, special summon him out, normal summon Leopard, send Leopard to grave, get Spirit, set Tensu, normal summon Spirit, bring him back, link them together, make Doolittle Chimera and he's 2,500, or make Horse Prince and then special summon Rooster and go from there. But there's a lot of plays that you can do with this, and I really like having the 2000 Walloping Stick, and he really actually helps out with link plays a lot. So that's why I'm playing 2 Coyote, and I just love Coyotes. I just absolutely love Coyotes. So that's why I'm playing 2. Then I play 2 copies of Coach Soldier Wolfbark. I kind of bumped him down a little bit. I was playing 3 copies. Like, I just took out the 3rd copy. But the reason I bumped him down is because I find that you can search him, and at 3 he kind of clogs. So that's why I bumped him down. If you want to play more of him, be my guest. Then I play 3 copies of Red Resignator. Red Resignator is really, really good in this deck. Kind of getting off screen. There we go. Anyways, 3 copies of Red Resignator. Red Resignator is a card that you can normal summon and then special summon a level 4 or lower monster from your hand, which is really, really nice because he can allow you to go directly for your Horse Prince first turn, or he can allow you to go for a Doolittle Chimera whenever you need it. So that's why I play the 3 Red Resignators, because he's a fire monster. So that's it for the monsters. Let's get straight on into the spells. So with it being Fire Fists, you play a lot of fire formations. So we're going to play, I think, 7 fire formations for the spells. So it's quite a lot. So let's get straight on into that. And you don't have to play Coyote if you don't want to. I just really like Coyote. He's not traditional for Fire Fists. I just really, really like him because he just special summons himself out. He's like Cyber Dragon for fire monsters. So we play 1 Monster Reborn. Kind of helps out. Kind of generic. You need it. 1 Rekindling, because a lot of them have 200 defense. Even Resignator has 200 defense. And if you haven't used your normal summon and you can special summon out a whole bunch of them from the grave, it gets pretty crazy. So then I play 2 copies of Cosmic Cyclones for my back row removal. I do this because of Pendulum Magicians for the moment, because they benefit off of being destroyed with Twin Twisters. But if you don't want to play this, you can use this position to play anything that hits back row. 1 Fire Formation Gyoko. Gyoko lets you target a set spell or trap in the field, and it can't be activated while this card's face up. The other thing that's really important about this is for every fire formation, all the spells make all your Fire Fist monsters gain 100 attack each, which is nice. Then I play 3 copies of Fire Formation Tensu. Tensu gives you an additional normal summon, which is nice, especially in this link format. 3 copies of Tinky. Tinky's actually the last card that I play of spells, so Tinky is important. It lets you search anything in the deck except for Red Resignator or Coyote, because it has to be level 4 or lower, and it has to be a Beast Warrior monster, which is nice. It's really, really, really good to have this. So that's it for the spells. Let's get into the traps. It's mostly monsters and Fire Fists. Like, I'm not even kidding. So then we play 1 copy of Solemn Judgment, because it's Solemn Judgment, 1 copy of Solemn Warning, and 2 copies of Solemn Strike, which is the Solemn Brigade. You got to play the Solemn Brigade in here. And then for the Fire Formation Traps, which let them gain 300 instead of just 100, is 1 copy of Tinkin. Tinkin is really, really good. It makes it where you can target one of your Beast Warrior type monsters, and during this phase, its effects are negated. Also, it is unaffected by card effects other than this card, which is nice. And all Beast Warrior monsters you control gain 300 attack, which is really, really good. You can stack these cards and make them get really big really fast. Then I play 2 copies of Tensu. I like Tensu because it can get them again pretty big, especially with your copies of Doolittle Chimera. Doolittle Chimera makes them gain 500, and then Tensu makes them go up by 3, and then this makes them go up by 3. So if you can stack them, you can get them where they're all getting like 1,000 or like 1,200 at least a boost, and it gets pretty big of a boost. Even if you get 2 Doolittle Chimeras out, it gets pretty nuts, and these get really big really fast. And then its other effect is that you can target a Beast Warrior monster you control, and it gains 700 attack for that turn. So basically it gets a 1,000 point boost, because it gets the 7 and then the 3. So that's it for the traps. God, this deck takes me back. Really, this deck is awesome. So then for the extra deck. That's it for the main deck. Let's get straight on the extra deck. So we're going to play 2 copies of Horse Prince. Horse Prince is really good. When he's synchro summoned, you can special summon 1 level 3 monster from your deck. And after you synchro summon, you can't special summon level 5 or higher monsters for the rest of the turn. No biggie. You're only going to make that 1 Horse Prince anyways, and we don't play, but we only play the Vulcan as well for the other cards, which he just lets you target a card on your field and bounce it to your hand, and then target a card on your opponent's field and bounce it to their hand. So he lets you bounce your fire formations. So that's more playing 1 copy of him. But you can't activate cards of the same name or effects of that card with the same name for the rest of the turn, which is okay, but it's kind of the backlash of him. Then we play 2 copies of Brotherhood of Firefist Tiger King. I know they're platinum rares. I need to get some ultras. It's okay. Or some ulties. I need to get some ulties. He's kind of a must-have that you need to play in the deck. Pretty self-explanatory on Tiger King. 1 copy of Baguska. Baguska is just kind of the stall card. 1 copy of Silent Knight Honor Arc. You can actually still link monsters with this. Like, I didn't think about this until recent. I mean, I did, but it kind of just really clicked. They can't put him in defense position, so Honor Arc has actually become quite a lot better than he used to be because they would just make Beals or something like that and just throw it in defense. But you can make Honor Arc and then just steal something. So that's why I'm playing 1 copy of Honor Arc. Tornado Dragon to pop back row, Castell to spin stuff. Brotherhood of Firefist Lion Emperor. Because you can detach a material from him, then target a fire monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So you can add your spirits back to hand, which is really nice. You detach a spirit and then add it back to hand and then reuse it again later. But he's a 2200 wallop and stick. A Borreload, because you can make it pretty easily in the deck. I mean, it's not tough to make. It's not easy, but it's not real tough. Deco Talker, just in case you need the extra length 3. And then I play 3 Doolittle Chimeras. You need 3 Doolittle Chimeras on here because you will make it. It lets you gain all your fire monsters gain 500 attack. And if this card is destroyed by battle or by card effect, you can target 1 fire monster in your graveyard and add it to your hand, which is crazy good. Crazy good. Cannot emphasize how you need 3 of these. It's just crazy. But anyways, guys, this is DarkArmedDuelist. I really hope you enjoyed this deck profile. It was a lot of fun to take. This took me down memory lane where I was playing Firefists on Dual Network. I used to play it with one of my buddies on Dual Network, and it was a lot of fun. Like, I really enjoyed this deck. But anyways, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think down below, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you around, guys.